What's good, guys? We're back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about what a D1 basketball practice is like. Because when I was coming out of high school, I'm trying to find some information on YouTube anywhere about what a D1 practice is like. Because I got everybody in my ear telling me, oh yeah, it's about to be crazy. Like, oh, you not ready? Like, you about to have a rude awakening. Like, you better be in shape. But I'm like, in shape for what? Y'all not telling me nothing. Like, y'all just trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's low-key feel like you're trying to scare me. So I go look it up. I can't find nothing. Like, what's the differences? So that's what I'm here to tell you guys what the actual differences are, right? So when you're in high school, our school ended at around 3:30. So we probably got practice at 4. And then practice probably from about 4 to 6, at the latest 4 to 6:30, right? And mostly, like, I can't even really remember what we were doing. That's how I know it wasn't that bad. I remember trying to complain, like, oh, I gotta go, I ain't even like, I ain't trying to do this, and that, bro. Only thing I remember from high school practice was what we used to do: layup lines, go over plays, and go live for maybe like 30 minutes, bro. And that's it. And I used to try and complain about that, like that's nothing. So let me tell you what D1 practice is like. So throw that 2 hours, 30 minutes, throw it out the window. You're not seeing that practice. You might see that practice in season, depending on the coach. You might see a 2 hour, 30-minute practice. But for most of the time, bro, you not seeing that ever again. You'll probably never see it again. Unless you got like a game the next day and your coach is in a really good mood. Because I'll get into that. But so basically, a D1 practice is 3 hours minimum. I get that in your head. It's minimum, 3 hours minimum. Mostly it's probably going to be 3:30. You might creep on 4 sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the mood or your coach, you might creep on 4. I'm not going to lie. I won't put it out there, but let's break it down. Because a lot of people are like, how is that even possible? How do you even practice for 3 hours, 4 hours? Trust me, there's a way. So in college, they have it in high school too, but in college, like your coaches, they all have a practice sheet, a practice plan, but it's like more in depth. Like everything is written down by the minute. And like you have a clock at practice. So there's a clock person running the clock, keeping the coach on time, telling them, okay, we need to move on, this, and that. But it's usually like, for us, it'd be like 20-minute segments, 15-minute segments, 10-minute segments. And it's all just split out. So that's how they break it down, segment by segment, right? So for our practices, and I've been in two different programs, so it was really different. But the gist of it was, when you first get to practice, it's more, of course, you got to stretch and stuff. So that's probably like 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes like knocked off. You got to stretch, make sure make sure everyone's good, warm, so no one gets injury, stuff like that. So the first part of practice, maybe like 15, 20 minutes will just be shooting, skill work, individual skill work. You all go to different baskets and you'll either shoot jump shots or you rebound for each other or rip to the bat, you know what I'm saying? But it's all individual. Like everyone is at their own separate rim working out for about 20 minutes. Coach is just walking around making sure everyone going game speed, because they're going to harp on that to you. Got to make sure you're going game speed and everything, because if you're not, you're going to get cussed out. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. So I don't know why I'm stumbling on my words today, bro. I need to calm down, you know what I'm saying? But basically, from there, usually, I mean, for me, what do we do? We usually go into some defense, depending on the day, right? So like I said, if it's towards the beginning of the season, it'll probably be more defensive, like defense for maybe about an hour. You got shell drill, and what shell drill is, you got 2 people on the wings, 2 people in the corners, 4 people on the in the paint, but on like the block and the elbows. And basically the coach throws the ball in, everybody got to close out, you got to rotate, they'll swing it everywhere, and you got to just make sure you're all on the same page, communicating, closing out. This guy drives, the guy drives from the corner to the baseline, you rotate this way, you know what I'm saying, X off, you do everything like that. You got to make sure everyone's on the same page. So that usually lasts, especially if y'all tweaking, messing up, that might last for an hour, something like that by itself. Straight defense, right? And then They'll break you off again usually. So how long is that so far? What? We did, the warm up was about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Then we got individual shooting. So that's about another 20 minutes. And then defense is probably about an hour. So that's what, hour 40, something like that, right? So that's how the time adds up pretty fast. So then we go into, usually they'll break you off again. Then you'll go over offense. So it's usually they'll break you off into the starters and then the, I don't want to call them bench players, but the, players coming off the bench, things like that. So you, on both sides, usually y'all both go over your plays, all of your sets. You have a coach. Your head coach is usually just watching. You'll have assistants running both sides, going over, making sure everyone has all the plays down, making sure all the plays, again, are going game speed. Because, again, you're going to play live just to see, like, okay, who really has it down. So make sure you get it down pat. Make sure even, depending if you have a game coming up, you might be actually going over, or like the scout team might actually be going over your opponent's offense, stuff like that, so you can guard that. But we'll just talk about a regular practice. So after that, that'll probably be about 20 minutes going over plays. So what is that, about 2 hours, right? Then you come together, depends, half court, full court, and it's live now, right? Now this portion can last for really however your coach is feeling. Like if y'all is out there throwing the ball everywhere, turning it over, y'all gonna be there for, hour 32. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna keep going over it. Because again, if your coach is seeing like, okay, they ain't even trying to practice today, y'all gonna keep going till somebody get y'all together and be like, all right, bro, like we all tripping as a team. We need to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? The coach about to have us in here forever. So you got that live section. You usually go over that. Like I said, it usually goes about an hour, and then depending on how y'all are playing, it could go longer. And then after that, this is when we got the wind down part of practice. I'm calling it the wind down part of practice. This do not mean to wind down at this part of practice, because I'm gonna tell you why not. So for us, it'll be when a coach for both programs I played at, it will be, the coach will be like, he'll say, put 10 minutes on the clock. And everybody just, it'd be a different time amount at different programs I was at, but it'd be like whatever he said, put on the clock, everybody go to a different basket. Everybody everybody kind of cool, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you know, okay, now we're just shooting. Because that is at the end of most D1 practices, you shoot again. So you shoot at the beginning, then you shoot at the end. At the very end, everybody goes to their basket again. Everybody, talking, chilling. Yeah, we just made it through another day of practice, and we all just shooting. We shooting, right? This one I'm saying, don't get lax at this part. Because I swear it's been double-digit times we've gotten to this part of practice, and people start laughing too much or talking too much. You're not focused. Your coach will look around, blow that whistle on the line, and that ain't no joke, because in college, our running, or at least the running I was doing, is 22s, 33s, 44s. So what it is 22 seconds. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's 4. So 22, 2 plus 2 is 4. You know what I'm saying? 33 seconds, down, back, down, back, down, back. And we would go all the way, if this dude was in a bad mood, we going all the way up to 99. And you might think I'm lying, but I promise you. And once you do that 99, it'll change your life. I'm telling you, you'll never complain about doing a little bit of running ever again. I promise you, bro. So that's what I'm saying. But pretty much the biggest thing about, high school practice to D1 practice is intensity, bro. Like when I first got to college, I said this in my transition video. I'm put this on the screen when this video ends. Make sure you guys go tap in, go look at that. I go more in depth into actually day-to-day differences, but this is just the practice part. Like I said, it's intensity, bro. It's intensity, because you got to look at it like this. You just getting there. You got seniors, upperclassmen, sophomores who've been there, who trying to break into the rotation. So everybody is going at each other's neck 24/7. It ain't yeah, you got friends, but I mean, I'm trying to take your spot, you trying to take my spot. So we going back and forth. There really isn't a lot of, oh, I'm gonna coast through practice today. Because it's gonna get exposed. I promise you it's gonna get exposed. I've trust me, when I first got to college, I'm thinking, yeah, because at first, I'm thinking I'm whatever. Like I'll be all right. I think one of my first couple of days I thought I was going, because I was tired. Because I was really tired, like for real. So I'm like, all right, I'll probably try and, coast through practice. We'll see. Like, I'm kind of not feeling it today. Bro, when I tell you I got called out in front of everybody, cussed out, like there's a difference. And I'm telling you, it's a big difference. Like, you will get caught because, look, you're not the most talented on the court anymore. So you can't just coast and think it's going to be sweet. No, you got someone more talented than you. And once they see you backtracking, oh, I'm trying to chill today, guess what? We at your head and we giving you buckets play after play. And in college, coaches is not stopping you. If you cooking somebody, bro, they is not stopping you. They going to keep going at you until you show some type of fight. And I've seen it happen. I've seen dudes get ran at in practice and duck. I'm telling you. And all of a sudden you get hurt. I've seen that live, getting ran at in practice. All of a sudden you cramping, you roll an ankle all of a sudden, and you out for the rest of the practice. I seen that live, bro. So don't be one of them players. Don't be one of those players. When you get to college, make sure you full throttle every practice. Make sure you're doing everything you can to try and break into that rotation. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We'll be back at it on Monday with a new video.